Well, the weekly trend remained in place for the Australian share market over the course of Monday afternoon, and the ASX 200 settled with a loss of 27 points, or just under a third of 1%. You could make a case for there being buyer reluctance because of the amount of economic news that we've got due over the course of coming days, both locally, including the unemployment report on Thursday, in addition to what we're seeing out of the US in coming days. On top of that, there's the US company reporting season. So that may have explained the buyer reluctance, but overwhelmingly the market was weighed down by the performance of the banks today. So all of the big four well in negative territory. The CBA and NAB were down by around 0.75%. We continue to see evidence of banks pulling back on their efforts to basically expand lending. This time around, we saw press reports that Westpac would be pulling back their products in relation to lending to SMSFs. So this comes on top of the out-of-cycle interest rate increases that we've been seeing consistently from lenders over the course of previous weeks. Mining stocks were generally weaker. BHP and Rio down in the order of 0.5 to 0.75%. Gold stocks particularly on the outer, with the yellow metal at its lowest level in 7 months, and Barbara Limited was down by around 3 points. And even though oil prices have been a bit firmer in recent days on the prospect of supply shortages out of certain hubs in the Middle East for one reason or another, energy stocks were weaker as a group today. Elsewhere, it's worth talking about Viva Energy. They had an inglorious debut on the Australian share market last week. On Friday, for example, the shares were down by 4%. This is the organisation that has the better part of 1,200 service stations in their network, in addition to a refinery. The stock was up by 2% today. Domino's Pizza had a recovery of sorts. It was up by just under 2%. It's been a consistent decliner in recent weeks. It's fallen by around 10%. Select Harvests was a good mover today, up by 4%. They are a nut grower. They've signed an agreement with PepsiCo to distribute their products in China. Today, the Aussie dollar is at 74.3 US cents.